Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My. Inspector General Cuffari, Joe Cuffari, is one of the most honorable men I've ever met. I've had interactions with many in 7 years of congressional service to my country. He's a rare combination of experience and intellect and honor and principle. You always get a straight answer from Joe Cuffari. Hope America's listening to him today. Facing attack after attack after attack from the left. The man's not looking at notes. He's responding from his head because he knows what's going on. It's no surprise that the Biden administration and my colleagues across the aisle don't like him, because he's an honorable man that speaks the truth. There's a lot of wailing and gnashing of teeth over there. The Democrats' issue with Inspector General Cuffari is that he's an actual investigator, he's not a political hack, and he speaks the truth. Here's the problem, though, that my colleagues launching these attacks against this good man face. Joe Cuffari is a principled man, and he deals with personal attacks against him like something stuck to the bottom of his boot. Inspector General Cuffari, you've been accused of conducting your survey. You surveyed over 9,000 agents, is my understanding. Our colleagues managed to leave that out. They act like you talked to 28 people. Over 9,000 agents participated. And in your report that you provided, you go on to attest to the quality of the survey, which essentially, amazing to America watching, you came to the conclusion that these border agents that have been tasked with dealing with the disintegration of our sovereignty at the southern border, they've been moved from all across the country to work the southern border, taken away from their primary law enforcement role to do housekeeping and social work. Your survey came to the conclusion, amazingly, that there's a problem with morale. But they're folding themselves in half over there, trying to impugn you as a man. They're getting nowhere. America's watching. Let me ask you about these deployments, Inspector General Cuffari. Employments from across the country down to the southern border, where agents were moved from where they lived and worked, where their family is, where their kids go to school, to go down to the southern border. Were those deployments voluntary, or were the agents ordered?
In certain cases, according to the agents and other employees of the department who were deployed, they were voluntary, and in others, they were voluntold to go.
So could you clarify what that means? I know what it means. I'm a veteran, an Army veteran, was a cop for 12 years. I mean, you get volunteered. Your chain of command tells you, yeah, we need you to volunteer for this. So these guys are deployed for quite some time in incredibly difficult circumstances. They love their country. They're serving their country. By and large, they concur. But the longer they stay down there, the more it impacts themselves, their family, their morale, the esprit de corps of their units. I think it's obvious that this system of moving people down there has been detrimental to the health and well-being of our agents. It's concerning that agents are not performing their primary law enforcement roles. America's largely under the impression that we're moving border agents down there to enhance law enforcement. Is that the roles that these agents are primarily performing, Mr. Cuffari?
The role that they were hired to do and the performance of their duties is to do law enforcement, at least for the Border Patrol and the 1811 criminal investigators who were deployed there.
But what role are they actually performing down there?
They're doing some law enforcement, but they're also providing care and welfare services to the detained and those individuals who they're processing.
Thank you, Inspector General. Thank you for your service. God bless you, sir. Stand strong. My time has expired, Mr. Chairman. I yield.